He collided, and this is the new pitcher with Hee-Sop Choi. Remember the name of Hee-Sop Choi? He was with the Cubs and then the Dodgers, and Choi was playing first, and Rolen was running down the line. There was a collision, turned out to be a major injury for him. This is our Chevy call to the pen, and you had the chance to visit. Was Seungwon Oh.
I actually met Eugene. They were playing ping pong in the clubhouse. Obviously, the Cardinals have a ping pong table there, and he was playing with his interpreter, and I asked his interpreter, and obviously if he was staying outside the right-handed batters because of the small parks in Korea, South Korea, and Japan. Pitching in Japan the last 2 years for Hanshin in the Pacific League. And he said no. He's throwing to Yadier Molina. And that's why he's keeping the ball away to right-handed batters.
Tyler Thornburg is throwing in the Brewers' pen. So he's put his trust in Yadi here.
Yes. Who
2-2. Good point.
That second pitch looked like a slider. Came up and hit Yadi in the hand, and he was trying to protect his hand, and it snuck up behind the right leg to nick his hand.
Here's a ground ball to second base, taken there by Jerko.
But that has been a consistent pattern for O. Outside the right-handed batters, and why not, as long as he's continuing to be successful.
I mean, Tim, it's like it's a cutter or slider on that outer half, and a lot of the right-handers do chase it as Molina keeps looking at that throwing hand.
I asked Eugene to ask O about left-handed batters. He said, no, left-handed batters the same way. I rely on Yadier.
Molina will put that hand behind the back. This is Scooter Gennett, but just watching him since he was nicked, it's really now going behind the back, trying to protect it.
Molina checking out the feet of Scooter Gennett. It's one of the best ways you can tell perhaps what a hitter's looking for, whether he's looking inside. They'll look area. If he opens up a little bit more, for instance.
How much did you check in terms of the hitter peeking in and trying to steal a sign? All the time?
No, I didn't pay any attention to that. They're not going to steal anything. They're not smart enough. They didn't care about it. I'm only kidding. They didn't care about that. I mean, there are easy ways to do it. You just, when they're not peeking, they can't peek and look out at the pitcher at the same time. There are a lot of ways you can get guys out.
That's hammered deep right field. It'll stay in the ballpark. Piscotty there just in front of the track.
This is a true story. There were 2 or at least 3 occasions where, with Gibson pitching, the guy on second was trying to relay the sign to the hitter. Gibson, on all 3 occasions, got off the mound and went about halfway to second base and said, on all 3 occasions, you're going to get somebody hurt. That's all it took for Bob Gibson to say, you're going to get somebody hurt. That stopped any peeking of any kind.
So in other words, it's going to go at somebody's ear.
That's the point. And guys could figure that out
in a hurry.
I mean, he would come off the mound if he thought they were relaying signs, and he'd go right to the guy at second base. And if that's not going to put the fear of God in you, I don't know what would.
He is still intimidating.
You're going to get somebody hurt. It's not past his bedtime in Omaha. He's still listening. So,
as he told us the other day,
I had to fit that one in.
He doesn't miss many games, does he?
No, he doesn't. No.
And Braun a swing and a miss. So another scoreless inning. Strikeout of Ryan Braun, and it's time to stretch here in game 2.